Hi everybody! Today we're going to be making a staple of the homeschool classroom, homemade Play-Doh or salt dough. In my very first lesson, I gave a verbal recipe on how to make your own salt dough, and today I'm going to film it to show everybody. You can use this for tactile work, color work, sculpting, building, fine motor skills. Play-Doh will be your new best friend for your classroom, and you can make it in some quick and easy steps. The very first things you'll need are 1 large pot, 4 cups of water, some salt, some food coloring, a small container of cream of tartar, your tablespoon measurer, a spatula, some coconut oil, all-purpose flour, and some small sandwich-size bags for holding your clay in. You can also use gloves if you want, but I'm going to get dye all over my hands because I've run out of gloves for this video. Let's begin. To begin with, we're going to put our sauce pot on the stove and add 4 cups of flour to the pot. You can use regular all-purpose flour for this. After your flour, you're going to want to add 1.5 cups of salt to the pot. It seems like a lot, that's why it's called salt dough. Finally, you're going to want to add 2 2/3 tablespoons or 8 teaspoons of cream of tartar to the pot. Stir your ingredients together with your spatula until combined. Next, add 4 cups of water, followed by 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. I like to use unrefined, cold-pressed coconut oil because it has a better smell and texture. Turn your heat to medium and stir, cooking over medium heat and stirring constantly until the dough has thickened and begins to form a ball. It might look a little lumpy, that's okay. It's going to start to turn into the consistency of a paste. Keep going. It's going to get harder to stir. You can see how it's starting to come together into a ball now. Keep going. Almost done. The dough is ready. When you see it start to turn into this consistency, remove it from the heat. Now that your dough has finished cooking, take your pot and turn it out onto some waxed paper or your countertop. We're going to knead it for a few minutes to give it the right consistency. Remember to let it cool a little bit if it just came off of the heat. When it gets cool enough to handle, almost, gently knead your dough. Fold and then press. Your hands are going to feel so soft after this from this coconut oil. You'll know that your dough is ready when all of the small pieces have been mostly incorporated into the dough and it has a nice uniform smoothness. When your dough is finished, you want to divide it into however many portions you need. We're going to be making 8 colors along with a white one, so I need 9 portions of dough. Yeah, we're going to make some dough. I'm glad you like dough. Now we have our 9 balls of dough, and we're going to begin coloring them. Take out 1 Ziploc bag for every ball of dough. This is where things get messy. If you planned ahead, you can have some gloves, but I didn't, so I'm going to get dye all over my hands, and that's okay. I'm going to start by putting my white clay in its baggie, pressing the air out, and sealing the bag. Next, take your baggie and your dough. I use some nice vegan food coloring by AmeriColor. Squeeze a little bit of coloring onto your dough, like so. And start to fold it in. Continue to knead until all of the color has been incorporated. I find that with purple, I always need to add a lot more dye than the rest of the colors. You're going to repeat this process with all the different colors of dough. I like to add a lot of dye to my clay so that the colors are really vibrant. You don't want to leave your dough uncovered for too long, or it will start to dry out a little bit. And here we go. We have all of our different colors of clay, a very excited toddler who's ready to play with them, some extremely messy hands, and you can just store them in a gallon Ziploc bag. As long as you squeeze the air out of them, they will last you many, many, many months. Thank you so much for watching, and have fun with your own Play-Doh adventures. Have a good day.